Yeah, so let's welcome everybody to the wonderful world of touring comedy. Everybody thinks that it's glamorous and fun and parties. Let me tell you a fucking story. I was doing headlining a show in Alaska, and it was sold out, and that's great. But the bathroom was all the way in the back, and we're in this weird pseudo-closet auxiliary bar, and I had to piss. I'm in a cocktail gown, and I have to piss. Looked at my business partner, I'm like, what are we going to do? He's like, there's a beer pitcher right there. And it's open like this. It's open like this window. We have audience right there, very similar. And I'm in a cocktail gown, trying to quietly piss into a beer pitcher while there's a show going on. Also, not dip my nice dress in the piss pitcher, so that people don't realize what happened for certain, because it's loud enough they don't notice. And I was like, while I'm doing it, I'm like, dude, don't film this, don't film this, don't film this. After everything was done, I was like, we should have fucking filmed that. That was hilarious, that was hilarious. That's kind of my life. So big shocker, I've been on antidepressants. Anybody else been on antidepressants? I am not gonna bag on antidepressants. When I got on them, it was great. It changed my life. I felt, after 2 weeks, I felt better than I'd had in years. But before I started taking them, my doctor was like, don't look them up. I felt great, but after 2 weeks, I had some fucking questions! Those psych meds have some fun side effects, don't they? Super fun. Fun side effect number one, this one said, reduced appetite. Don't let my current size fool you. At one point in my life, I weighed 310 pounds. I love to throw groceries down my neck. Fun side effect was reduced appetite. I couldn't enjoy food. I couldn't enjoy, not even my favorite things. They were just not tasty anymore. Fun side effect number two, reduced sleep. I'd been depressed. I was used to sleeping 9 to 12 hours a day. I was sleeping 4 hours a day. Try to keep yourself entertained for 20 hours and not lose your fucking mind, especially when you have kids and you're trying to be quiet. But it was the third side effect that was the real showstopper. In the medical literature, they call it reduced libido. Oh yeah! Reduce libido my ass. You can't come to save your life. I know, I dedicated an entire day to this project. An entire motherfucking day. Started out with the 2-finger tango. Not flashy, but typically very effective. Nothing. So then we get out the power tools, just a light little buzzy, usually gives me at least a tingle, nothing. So I broke out the hardcore power tool, you know, the one that's made by Husqvarna and is gas powered. Still nothing, and that's when I was like, I can live with being depressed, but I can't live without eating, sleeping, or coming. I have nothing to live for! And that's when I started microdosing. Y'all familiar with microdosing? I was taking small amounts of hallucinogens every day to try and manage a problem. And you know what? I would recommend it for exactly no one. There's no real guidance. There's no real help. There's like message boards that say ambiguous things like, you should feel it, but not. So, and I had like a real motherfucking job, like an office job. So there were a couple of days where I pulled up in the parking lot and was like, coming in hot! This is gonna be a long day. Like not fully tripping balls, but the edges were sizzling really fucking hard. And I've got to hold my shit together all through the day, laughing at my boss's stupid jokes way too hard. So you're in a good mood today. It's like, yeah, fuck you, whatever. So I was having having one of those days, and it was comes to lunchtime, and I thought, I'm gonna make it, I'm doing okay. And then I pull out my lunch, and I had an apple. And it caused me just completely emotionally to laminate. I just came apart. So I'm looking at this apple, and all I could think was, an apple contains seeds from a tree. This isn't actually a food. This is a reproductive organ. This is not a snack. This is a tree trying to fuck my face. Not today. Not today. So with this kind of life, I know it's a big shock, I'm divorced. Yeah, when I got divorced, I had a friend who thought it was funny and gave me like the Costco-sized box of the Magnum Triple XL condoms. I was like, thanks for the waterproof socks. Those things are fucking huge. Fucking ridiculous. But I just chucked them under my bed and forgot about them. And, you know, eventually, an opportunity arose. And I was like, you bring anything? He's like, nah. And I was like, I got you. You ever put a Magnum Triple XL condom on a regular sized dick? It looks a lot like when an 8-year-old boy borrows his daddy's hoodie.
Yeah.
But I've gotten far enough, I was like, roll on, let's go! It hadn't fucking long time. And I have to tell you ladies, if the condom don't fit, do not commit. Because you are going to have problems. We got done fucking and he's like, where's the condom? I was like, I don't know, we're going around looking around the sheets, whatever, did it break, whatever. And then I realized where it was. I could kind of feel the rim, you know, but it was all slippery. And it's just like, and I'm like desperate. I'm starting to think of like spoons and butter knives. I'm like, what am I gonna do? And then I remembered what all ladies should know: the tactical jump and cough. And that fucker shot. Have you ever watched hockey? You know the aggressive slap shot when they're going for the goal. It came shooting out. The guy was like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "You still here? God damn!" I like left. So with that, I'm still single. I'm not. I know, big shocker. Yeah. People are like, you know, why don't you find a nice man in their 50s just like you? Most men in their 50s, if they're singles for a goddamn reason! Dating men in their 50s is exactly like buying a jigsaw puzzle at a thrift store. Oh yeah, I guarantee you there's some motherfucking pieces missing. Yeah. And then icing on the cake, when you put all the pieces together, the picture you end up with does not match what was on the box. I bought into a basket full of kittens. What I got was an emotional tornado tearing apart my personal trailer park. No, I'm not interested. And then people are like, well, why don't you go after them young men that want to get their MILF tickets punched. Well, I find younger men to be exactly like the pockets in nice slacks, women's nice slack pants. We're all familiar with these. Yeah, really shallow, completely useless, mostly cosmetic. So if you catch me with a 22 in my mouth, I guarantee you it's a caliber, not a person. I know. this reputation. People are like, you know, you're a man hater. I don't hate men. I made one. I raised one. I have a 24-year-old son that I'm very proud of. He's a very, very sweet man. I don't hate men. They just confuse me. But I do have some advice. There's still a few younger men in the audience tonight. Spunky Bob. Can you take some advice from an old retired slut? Can you? All right. Ladies, this is an audience participation piece. And I need to yell out. Y'all worry about the size of your dicks way too much. Ladies, testify with me. If she loves you, whatever you got is enough. Can I get an amen? If she likes you, whatever you got is enough. Can I get an amen? If she thinks you're okay, I'm not going to lie, you better be at least average and have some game. But if she hates you, and more accurately, if you've done something to earn her ire, here's the truth, gentlemen. Here is the truth. You could have a dick so long that in the morning you have to tuck the tip and the top of your tubes up for safety. And so thick it looks like a bodybuilder's bicep. And if you pissed her off enough, here's what's going to go down. She's going to be out with her girlfriends on any given Friday night just tearing you down. There's always skid marks in his drawers. He never puts the toilet seat down. He never buys milk at the grocery store. She'll do that for 45 minutes, and then at the end of it all, she's just drunk as shit and go, and on top of it all, he's got a little dick. So what have we learned, gentlemen? What have we learned? It's not how much of a dick you have, it's how much of a dick you are.